Spirit of Justice brought back many old things. The most notable comeback is that of Maya, and with Maya, we got this new kingdom of Kurain. In this new kingdom, we have a lot of spirit channeling. However, SOJ is accused by many of contradicting the previously established rules of spirit channeling. Do these accusations hold? Well, that's what I'm going to talk about today. First, we have to understand what these accusations are. First is the idea of what memory spirits have when they return from the dead. In SOJ, it's stated that when someone gets channeled, their final memories are the moments before their death. They don't have knowledge of anything that happens after they die. However, there are moments in the Ace Attorney series that contradict this. For example, let's take this one instance where Mia appears in Turnabout Samurai. We're investigating with Maya and we meet Cody Hackins. Phoenix and Maya talk to Cody Hackins, and then eventually Phoenix goes back to his law office and thinks about the case. As he thinks about what he's learned, Maya suddenly turns into Mia and talks to Phoenix about Cody. However, Cody only had conversations with Maya. Mia never saw him at all, and Phoenix had no chance to tell Mia about Cody and what he did. Mia clearly knew everything that Maya had known. This contradicts what knowledge the spirit should have according to SOJ. Another example of this is in the Stolen Turnabout. In the Stolen Turnabout, Maya channels Mia to help corner Atmi. In this very case, Mia knows what Luke Atmi said before she got channeled. There is clear evidence of Maya's existence after Luke Atmi goes on about how love wins in the end, only for Mia to bring those lines up for everyone in the court to hear. Again, Mia remembers things that happened before she was channeled. These two examples contradict SOJ's rule. However, there are other instances that support SOJ's explanation of channeling. In Reunion and Turnabout, Phoenix has to tell Mia about everything that had happened leading up to Maya's arrest. Mia didn't know anything until Phoenix told her what happened. In Farewell My Turnabout, Maya had to write a note before she channeled Mia to give Mia more details about what's going on. Mia and Maya also communicate using notes in Bridge to the Turnabout. All three of these cases support SOJ. Therefore, I think it's unfair to say SOJ retcon spirit channeling. The trilogy had contradictions to the rules of spirit channeling within itself. Spirit of Justice just chose a version of channeling to use, and it chose the one that was used more often and had more plot relevance. Furthermore, the two instances in 1.3 and 3.2 don't impact the overall story that much at all. What I mean by this is that you could have altered events slightly to make these cases flow in the same way, and use SOJ's version of spirit channeling at the same time. For 1.3, you could just have Phoenix explain the investigation to Mia, and in 3.2, you can have Mia channeled a bit earlier so that she can hear what Atmi said. So while those two moments are contradictions, I only consider them minor flaws. So far, Spirit of Justice is doing very well. So now, what about the second allegation? Well, the second point I've seen discussion about is a medium's ability to control spirits. In SOJ Case 5, Maya says that experienced spirit mediums can control the spirit they channel. So for example, if Dirk was being channeled by Maya, Maya could release his spirit out of her body whenever she wanted. The reason why people believe this is a retcon is because of how spirit channeling works in Bridge to the Turnabout. In Bridge to the Turnabout, Misty Faye channeled Dahlia. So if Misty Faye didn't want Dahlia to kill Maya, why didn't she get rid of Dahlia's spirit? So is this a retcon on SOJ's part? No. Again, the original trilogy already confirmed SOJ's version of spirit channeling. In Reunion and Turnabout, Morgan Faye says the exact same thing. Morgan Faye says that an experienced channeler is able to control a spirit within their body. However, an inexperienced channeler will often fail to do so. So what does this mean for Bridge to the Turnabout? Why didn't Misty Faye banish Dahlia to the Shadow Realm? Well, it's never really explained, and I do think that's a flaw in 3.5. You could easily explain it. Even if she is the master, perhaps she just lost the ability due to not spirit channeling for a long time. This explanation can run into some debates when we bring in the spirit channeling power levels. In 2.4, it's established that you can steal spirits from others, or prevent others from channeling spirits if you have greater spirit power. So for example, in 2.4, Pearl channeled Mia, but then Maya tried channeling Mia and took Mia away from Pearl's body due to her stronger power. In 3.5, the same power dynamic is used, and it's explained that Misty Fae channeled Dahlia so Pearl wouldn't be able to. Gato literally says that Misty Fae's supreme spirit power allowed no one else to channel Dahlia. Gato making Misty Fae's power sound great makes it seem like she should be able to control Dahlia, but she couldn't. In this case, Misty Fae must be at a level where she's stronger than Pearl, but not strong enough to control spirits. Maya couldn't control Dahlia, and Maya was shown to be stronger than Pearl in 2.4, so it's possible that Misty couldn't control her either. Still, I think the case should have told us why Misty couldn't control spirits. I mean, I had to do a whole breakdown here to explain it. This is especially a problem with how Gato mentions how great her power is in the exact same case, so I do consider this to be a flaw. Nonetheless, the main point is that SOJ did not retcon this point of spirit channeling either. With both charges cleared up, yeah, that's right, Spirit of Justice was accused of retconning things it didn't actually retcon. In regards to spirit channeling, the game definitely picked the correct rules to follow. I just saw that a lot of people said the spirit channeling was messed up in that game because it didn't follow up on the original trilogy, and I wanted to clear that up because I don't think that's true at all. So I hope that clears everything up. If you guys think there's anything I missed, comment it down below. If you guys have any Ace Attorney videos you want to see that aren't reviews of the cases, comment those down below and I may consider covering those topics. I will eventually get back to making the case reviews, but I think I want to make other AA videos focused on topics before I get back to those. So yeah, that's about it. See you guys later.